Oh, happy Saturday, my lovely people. Let's kick right on into this. Did we hear that Peach said that she feel like Beyonce, that she get treated like Beyonce on live today? Oh, let's run this intro before we get in it. Now, before we get into this reaction, I want to give a shout out to, if you're a storm chaser, you will know this woman. It is Tiger Goddess Chronicles. She has a channel. We would love for you to go over to support, subscribe, hit a like, and then stay around for a little while because her topics are really, really good. And if you guys know her, you have seen her in the chat. But let me tell you a little about her. Guys, I will have her link down in the description box. Also, if you're feeling down or you just want to pick me up or you want a good motivational speech, go over and check out Tiger Goddess Chronicles. Yes, come through, dear. Now let's get right on to this topic because good. Peach went live today. Where do we even start? I think she still is live as I'm recording this. I mean, I can't keep listening to the buffoonery and the same old thing. But one thing that caught my attention was the subject of money versus children. And she said, well, if I don't have money, I can't take care of my kids. She said money is just important as her kids. Everybody in the chat about fell out. She said that out of her own mouth. But then I keep on listening and I'm thinking, what sense does any of this stuff say, make? I mean, you're just saying what? See how I get tongue tied? I can't even think about it. But when she said, I went from being a regular old woman to now when I go into the supermarket and they want to take pictures of me and then they want to put it out on sites and they want to say that Miss Peach is ghetto and this, that, and the third. They got me over here like Beyonce. Y'all, I'm the new Beyonce. Girl, Beyonce. Beyonce. We know who you are, Peach. Sorry. Sorry. And it ain't Beyonce. Good morning, Rocket. He always has to say good morning. But we know it ain't Beyonce. But anywho, y'all, let's just get off into the buffoonery. I'm sitting here and I'm watching her, right? And she keeps saying, my bed, my apartment, this, that, everything is mine. Okay, come on now. Let's call a spade a spade. Something is not going on right in the marriage. Now, again, Peach has said this. The reason for her and Daddy Wood to be going through any marital problems or whatever you want to call it is because she says he wants to hump on her all the time and be up under her. Well, all the videos have only proven that, Peach, you want to hump on him and be up in his skin. You said you want to wear his skin, get in his skin, be in his skin. Texas Chainsaw Massacre style. I don't get it. I'm still lost. But you say you're going to get a 2-bedroom apartment and it's going to be your content apartment. First, you said it was going to be your office where you were going to hire people to come in and help you do editing, help you write your books, help you do classes. That's what you said. But then, if that was the case, if it's just going to be a plain old content home and to be an office and you're not going to be there a lot, why are you spending $500-$600 on groceries? Why are you buying brand new furniture? I mean, that doesn't look like an office. I don't know an office that has a certain mattress and bed up in it. I don't know an office, that you're cooking in all the time. I mean, why do you need $500 worth of groceries? If y'all seen it now, she said I did me a $400 something Publix Instacart, and I'm cooking dinner today, and my kids are gonna come by with their nanny. What? What? Girl, if you need a break, just say you need a break. If you and Wood ain't doing good, just say you and Wood ain't doing good. Because it ain't making no sense. Now, wait a minute. Because everybody's going to say, well, why are you hating and why are you doing this? No hate, no shade. I'm just pointing out the obvious. If you went and got a 2-bedroom apartment and you're steady bringing in brand new things, clothes, I mean, what do you need clothes and an office for? Because I'm sorry, but if I was going to work into an office, I would sit there and wear the clothes I'm going to have on for the day, leave the office, lock it up, and go home. She has now moved in clothes. She has now fully furnished it, and she has now put groceries, pots, pans. Girl, you're living there. Content home, my ass. You can make content at home. I mean, come on, isn't that how she got her start? She was at home. She started off as a mommy vlogger. She says she's no longer a mommy vlogger. But girl, you know what? I don't know what you over here doing, but you sound like a fool. You sound like a fool. I would rather for someone to come out and say, "Hey, we're separating" or something. But this would be the difference. I mean, the mom looks like she's walking away from the situation. Typically, in America, we see when a split up happens, most of the time the kids stay with the mom. But it looks like she said, she's hiring a new nanny. So that means she can have two. Wood will be at home with the kids, and she'll be in her office apartment. And they will come and visit her. Girl, you done stepped away from real life. That's what you done did. Why don't you just say you need a break? Why don't you just say you're tired of these kids? Then today people said, Peach, when are you due? Are you setting up a registry? We know they being funny because she just looks pregnant. We know she's not. And she says, well, right now we don't want to have any more kids. That's not the best thing for me. I have too many goals, too many dreams, too many aspirations, and I can't just be humped on all day. I don't know. Are y'all falling for that one? I mean, I know this is kind of all over the place, but y'all know how Storm is. I start having these thoughts in my head, and I be wondering, are we falling for that? That the fact that her and Wood have marital problems is because he wants to be up under her all day, and he wants to hump her all day, and he wants to, not have her work. I'm not seeing that that's the real reason. Then she goes into, well, a friend of mine said, why don't you just let him cheat if he that horny? She's like, I'm not going to be with somebody and just say I'm going to let them cheat. Girl, well, he already doing it. He got outside kids on you. He ain't focused on you. He told you to get the camera out of his face. He said he's tired of you. So you would rather pretend to be in a happy marriage and then him do that, which is still cheating, without your permission, rather than you tell what's really going on. If Peach thinks that she's going to go live in this apartment and Daddy Wood is going to be sticking over there all the time with these kids and these nannies, girl, I don't know what kind of nanny you hiring, but you might want to watch that nanny. I hope them nannies is about 75 years old and just got some good bones. Because if you are hiring anything that looks relatively doable, yeah, maybe you might want to check that. Maybe you might want to check them employees. I'm sorry, y'all. That's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking you leaving your husband with two nannies and kids and you moving out. You might want to check. Girl, I would love to see how these nannies look. Because maybe Daddy Wood is over there getting him a little nanny tail. I want to know. Or are these nannies really your sister wives? Does anybody wonder where she finds these nannies that she trusts, her kids with? Does anybody wonder, how these nannies look? I do. I do. Because it looks like it's all tumbling down. Y'all, what is going on over there? Then she continues to talk about my apartment, my bed, my this, my that. People gonna come visit me. That's it. And then she's cooking dinner tonight. Did y'all see that? She said, I'm cooking dinner here tonight. This is where we'll hang out. Is there something going on with the other place that you stay at? I mean, it's going to be some truth to come falling out because the more we see her every day in this apartment, all day, all night, cooking, sleeping, eating, no kids around, no Woods around, the truth is going to come out. And you know me, y'all, before I get up off here, y'all know me and you know what I say. Guess what? If it's always going to be some tea, if it's going to be some tea, don't let another person expose it. Miss Peaches, if it's going to be some tea, do you hear me? If it's going to be some tea out here in this street, Hunte, drop your own tea before somebody can use it against you and feel like they're exposing you. Because we can see right through the fuckery that you have going on and what you call an apartment. So therefore, bingo, bongo, bang. Y'all, I'm going to have to see y'all down in the what? The comment